Alright, y'all, man. Now, look, what's going on with y'all boys, man? I look in the drinking device. Once you play Jay Sean Jackson already. Now, look, before this video start, man. Before this video start, I'm just ask y'all boys, man. How y'all doing? Y'all take care of yourselves? Y'all okay? All right, man. Let's get straight to this video. Now, look, I got a very special video for y'all today. This is something completely different, something new, something I've never done before. I don't know how this one is going to go, nor do I really care. I haven't dropped a video in a very while, for a very long time. Honestly, bro, I just been thinking, and I have a lot of ideas that I'm working with. I'm thinking on and how to do it and how to approach with these ideas, but everything's gonna be all right. So, man, I miss y'all, man. Hopefully, y'all miss me. But other than that, bro, hold on. Let's get right to it, man. Now look, bro. I want to talk to y'all niggas about basketball. I want to talk to y'all niggas about NBA 2K Pacific. Like, real talk. I want to talk to y'all niggas about NBA 2K, man. Now, look, bro. Man, my first NBA 2K I think I might have ever played. Actually, yeah, the first 2K I've ever played was NBA 2K12. NBA 2K12, bro. I never see either 2K12 or probably like 2K. Which one was that? 2K14. I don't have really any memory of playing NBA 2K14, but technically, NBA 2K12 was my first 2K I've ever played. You know, it wasn't my 2K. It was a family member. It was my cousin's 2K, and I used to play on his PS3. I used to, play now or play like I forgot what that mode was called, like the NBA Legendary mode with like Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, and stuff like that. I used to play on that mode and stuff a lot. I didn't play my career, like I said. I don't really consider this to be my first 2K, but 2K12, it was a good starter. But now NBA 2K13 though, now that was my first 2K. Like that game holds a lot of memories, but like that's like legit my childhood. That's nostalgia. Like that was around the time like my cousin like gave me his PS3, and NBA 2K13 came with that shit, bro. And all I used to do was play NBA 2K13, bro. I used to be up all night screaming my ass off. That's a little boy, that's a young boy, screaming my ass off, breaking my controller. I wish I had a controller. I mean, I wish I had a picture to where I can show y'all what a controller looked like, but sadly, bro, I fucked that controller up, man. I used to scream at the top of my lungs. Like that shit that was like that first like 2K rage, that 2K shit, So 2K13 always holds a lot to me. 2K13, in my opinion, is probably definitely one of my favorite, top 3, top 5 NBA 2Ks I've ever played. I play a lot of NBA 2Ks, but not too much, but you're gonna get there to get there. But yeah, 2K13, the soundtrack of 2K13, definitely by far probably the best or one of the best 2Ks has ever done. Jay-Z killed it, and not even just Jay-Z. They had a lot of bangers. They had that one song, that Mercy song with Kanye West. Ally Boomaye from The Game, bro. That shit, that's iconic. That's a classic of itself, man. And not just that, just like I said, that just holds a lot of nostalgia. Like that was back around like, I think my middle school days, around like late elementary, like middle school days. So yeah, that always holds a lot to me. And plus, yeah, that just that holds a lot to me. But now NBA 2K14, bro. I don't remember 2K14 like that. See, I didn't have next gen. I didn't like my first next gen 2K was NBA 2K18. But like before that, because I played well, if I count my cousin, yeah, 14, 15, I think 16 and 17, right? But yeah, 2K14, bro. I had that shit for the PS3 version. I had it for the PS3. I didn't have it for the next gen, And like, I don't know if y'all remember them days. I don't know if y'all remember them for all the niggas who couldn't afford the PS4s or couldn't afford to play the next gen. Like, y'all kind of had to stick with the downgraded, like the downgraded versions of next gen, pretty much the current gen. 2K14, 16, 17. The funny thing is about them type shits, they used to charge a lot. Like they fucking like rip-offs, legit rip-offs. But the funny thing is, even though those games was kind of a scam, kind of a fake, like they wasn't even a real shit. They said NBA 2K17 for the PS3, knowing damn well that's not legit 2K17, at least not the new gen and stuff like that. Funny enough, I had some of my best moments of 2K playing those games, playing the downgraded version of 16 and 17. Those were probably like the best times, man, best times. But yeah, back to 2K14, I didn't really play 2K14 like that. 2K14, like I really like, I don't I got the disc version of 2K14, but I don't like remember like having like any full memory of playing the game. That was like a game my cousin had. Like I don't remember that shit like that. I remember the Chris Smooth videos I used to watch of 2K14, but I never fully played the game myself. But other than that, 15, I think my cousin had 2K. My cousin really did put me on to basketball. My cousin, shout out to my cousin. He's the one who really put me into basketball, really put me into at least 2K. 2K wise, he's the one that really put me onto that. But 2K15, I used to play 2K15 a little bit with my cousin. You know, I'm on the Xbox One, I think it was, and yeah, that shit was cold. That was the one with Kevin Durant. Arguably the one the people think is the best 2K, which we about to get to it. It's really not in my eyes, but 2K15 was straight. It was cool. I fuck with it. I never really cared for my part. I know 14 was the one that created my whole my park shit. I never really cared for my park. I never really been into that. I've always been in my career. I've always been a simple type of dude. I care more about the stories, more about the just the grind within my career. I never fucked with I never cared. I ain't gonna say I never fucked with the my park. I never cared for the my park. That's to be fully honest with you. But honestly, like I said, 2K15 was straight. I had a lot of good times playing 2K15, especially coming after school and shit. And with my cousins and stuff. Yeah, it's a fun experience. Really fun. 2K6. I don't think I played 2K16. At least not for the next gen. Yeah, I don't think I did. It had to have been 15. I don't think I did. 16 though, like I said, I played the 2K16 and 17, at least for the PS3 versions, for the old gen, not the new gen. And like I said, even though like it was a ripoff, it was a scam, and my parents, like, they legit got ripped off of their money because I didn't pay for it. They got ripped off, but at the exact same time, this shit didn't matter to me. Like, even though those wasn't the real next gen shit like that, I had some of my best moments. Like, those were my best moments, and just a lot of nostalgia, bro. I used to grind a lot on those games, bro. Like, grind a lot, and I kind of like that. Like, just brings homage, a bit of a tribute to just a combination of different old 2K games, like 2K11, 12, 13, all that, 2K10, all that combined. I fuck with that a lot, and the soundtracks was always kind of updated too. So I fuck with that. I really do fuck with that. So even though it was a scam, it was a ripoff, and it should not even have cost that much, and it was just a downgraded version of 2K13 and 12 and before. But I fuck with it, and those like probably hold some of my best memories. But now we get to the interesting shit. Some of the interesting shit. Well, not the interesting, but you get it. Some of the more updated type shit, right? Now 2K18. NBA 2K18 was like my first. The first I played in the PS4 generation. Like, was my first 2K game I played in the PS4 gen. The PS4 generation, man. And honestly, bro, 2K18, I think the media was a big contributor to why I feel the way I felt back then, and still to this day, about 2K18. 2K18, but just from hearing it and playing the game myself, NBA 2K18 is the worst 2K I think I might have ever played in my life. Real talk, it is. NBA 2K18 is the worst game I played in my life. Like, it was just so boring. You couldn't skip the cutscenes comparing to 19 through like 23. You couldn't skip no cutscenes. You had to watch that shit. The cutscenes wasn't even good. Just the game overall, the gameplay itself. And I bought that shit for the DVD. I bought that shit for the disc version too. And shit. I just did not fuck with it. I did not mess with it, bro. I don't recommend 2K18. 2K18 need to stay in the past. That game need to stay in the past. Nobody bring it up at all anymore, and I think that should stay like that. Don't bring that game up. That game was doo-doo. That game was just butt cheeks, man. Straight up butt cheeks. But that's just honestly how I felt about 2K18. But now 2K19 though. 2K19 is one of my favorite 2Ks I played too. Like, if y'all really fuck with defense, coming from a lockdown defender yourself, coming a lockdown defender, meet me, me boy. I'll lock you up, I'll clamp you up in your mama. Boy, 2K19 was the best game for defense, man. Like, if you created a build, of just defense, no shooting abilities, no nothing like that, bro, and as long as you had like a 99 defense, 99 still 99 block, you fucking golden. Fucking golden, bro. Like, that game was ridiculously heavy within defense, man, and I love it. I love it a lot, bro. 2K19, I feel like 2K19, the one with Giannis Antetokounmpo, that game is a legit sleeper. That game don't get enough credit. That game is full on a sleeper. It really is a sleeper, man. And I fuck with that game. Like I had so many builds, and as later as we go on, I created so many builds on these 2Ks, bro. At least the ones updated, the ones recently. But that just shows how much fun I had. But 2K19, I was disappointed. I was sad when the servers come out because I know like how 2K got that whole 2 year span over, a game, 2 years ago and stuff like that. The servers, eventually shut down, which is fair, which I understand and stuff. But I was sad when it went out. But now NBA 2K20, the one with Anthony Davis, that's the cover. I fuck with 2K20, bro. 2K20, I created tons of builds of 2K20. Like I had a very good time. I don't remember the story well. I think that might have been the story with Axel Walden. I think so. But that's another one. I was sad when the service went out because that year, 2K20, I wasn't expecting it. Like that was during the lockdown year too. So I had tons of time to play that game too, but I fuck with 2K20. Like I said, I do the same shit. I'm a my career dude. I don't be on my team like that. I don't be on my part. The most I go on to now, venture out on 2K these days, is play now online, which is actually pretty fun. It's actually pretty cool. Get to play with different people. Get to play your favorite player. Go against some, like all-star lineup pretty much. I fuck with that. Like that's the most I venture out. Other than that, bro, then nah. Other than that, no. But 2K20, like I said, was a solid game, bro. And I mean, again, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend. Well, probably not now because the servers is shut down. But again, I fuck with the game. 2K21. I never played 2K21. I don't know why I skipped that game. I skipped it for some reason. It's just I don't know. I skipped that game, but I went straight to NBA 2K22, which is the second most recent one. 2K22. I mean, it was solid. I mean, it's solid. I mean, like. Nothing like 2K19 and nothing like 2K13, but 2K13 is for a whole different reason. But I mean 2K22 is okay, I didn't have the one for the next gen. I had it for the PS4 version, and I don't even remember the story like that. I can't even remember the story. So it's okay. It's all right. I mean, it is what it is. Honestly, honestly, it is what it is. But now to get straight to the point, get to the most recent 2K of the franchise. NBA 2K23 now. NBA 2K23 might be my favorite and arguably probably the best 2K I played. At least me, coming from me, I have played in a very long time. That might be my favorite. Obviously I got the 2K23 for the next gen, the PS5 next gen and stuff like that. And I don't think like that game is so challenging. It's so challenging and it makes me mad. It makes me so fucking angry, but in the best way possible. That game challenges you. That game makes you work. Because at least all those other 2Ks before, nothing like this. All those other 2Ks used to be the same shit. I get on my career, I make a build, I grind from 65, 60 overall to 99. This game, on the other hand, though, you gotta do all types of different shit. They got all types of different varieties. They got fashion, they got music, they got, business. You get to interact with so many people, so many different challenges. It's a whole damn near open world game, pretty much, right? Like, and the soundtrack is probably the best, arguably the best soundtrack behind or above 2K13 and shit. A very good soundtrack. They got Ski Mask, they got J. Cole, and they got to get to play with fucking Jermaine Cole. I get to play with Jermaine Cole. Like they got J. Cole, they got Lil Tecca, they got Jack Harlow, they got Drake, they got Lil Baby, they got Lil TJ, they got Doja Cat, they got my nigga Amine. Like, it's so crazy. It's ridiculous of that soundtrack, bro. Like, 2K23, as much, I don't know how people talk about what people say about 2K23, but in my opinion, at least the next gen version, it's probably my favorite 2K I played in a very long time. The only other 2Ks I can really put on that tier is 2K13, for different reasons, and 2K19, because 2K19, in my opinion, was a very solid 2K, and I feel like that one is a sleeper within the community. I feel like niggas don't really mention that. I feel like niggas either forget or just don't really care about 2K19 like that. People tend to go back to 2K16, 17. I didn't give a damn about 17. Oh yeah, I never spoke about 17 like that. 17, I played a little bit of 17 with my cousin back on the Xbox One. At least from the new gen, and I mean, it was okay for me. It was okay. I used to just play my career offline. It didn't really matter to me and stuff like that. So I mean, it is what it was. It is what it was. But you know, 2K23 by far gonna be my favorite 2K out the whole franchise. Just and I'm still grinding on that game to this day, and I still got a lot of shit I'm trying to do. I fuck with the story. It can be annoying at sometimes. It can be very like who gives a damn, who gives a fuck, or just even sometimes even just aggravating. Like the trash talk on that game. If you have a bad game or if you say the wrong shit, can be brutal sometimes. But other than that, I really fuck with the game. But honestly, bro, that's kind of all I gotta say, man. And this is a new thing, new concept for the channel. You know, I call, and I'm probably gonna name this video my NBA 2K lore, or just NBA 2K lore, at least for me. So honestly, I don't expect this video to do too good. I'll be amazed. I'll be happy if it does, but I mean, this video probably gonna get like maybe 2, maybe even 1 view, maybe even no views. I don't really know, man. But I haven't been posting for a while for a lot of reasons, a lot of important, a lot of reasons and stuff like that. But I'm here, and I love y'all, and I miss y'all, man. And this is my passion. This is what I want to do, and I'm just trying to make a way out of here, get out of here, man, and do something for my life, and not just be, well, yeah, it's bigger than me, and shit like that. So again, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love y'all boys, man. Take care of yourselves. Why? Because you matter. And I'll see y'all boys in the next video. Love y'all. Peace.